and welcome to the third edition of the Lanka Premier League. It is 2022. We've waited a while to get this one underway, but the excitement has certainly built, and we start with a double header. We cannot wait for this one, a repeat of both finals, it must be said. The two-time Jaffna Kings up against the Galle Gladiators.
The two captains are also here, Tessera Pereira of the Jaffna Kings, and I've got Kusal Mendes, the new captain for Galle Gladiators. I think, Tessera, you're the home captain. Call is made. So tails win. What are you going to do? And tell me why, Kusal.
Field first.
Just looking at the Jaffna team, great to have Avishka Fernando coming back. Then Kola Catmore, my God, he gave me so much of issues with his name. But it looks a very good side.
A new captain, new squad. It looks a very strong team when it comes to experience. The overseas players do get that balance for the Galle Gladiators. I'm really looking forward to seeing Movin Subasinger and Nuwanitha Fernando, two youngsters coming through the club system, getting opportunity.
Stage set. And here we go, first ball.
Straight away, Wahab Riaz opting the short run-up. I remember he did the same thing last year as well. Shot, beautiful shot by Avishka Fernando. Shot, and there was some width. And the bread and butter for Avishka, anything outside the off stump. That gets the Kings going.
Lofted drive. Goes in the air, and the catch is taken.
That went miles. Well, Gurbaz hasn't been his day. That ball bounced a little bit, maybe a little bit slow off the track. And take a look at that, just positioning himself so well. Got underneath it. Very, very stable eventually, and a good catch. Not an easy one by any means, but a very good catch.
Gurbaz got 1 of 9. Kings lose their first for 9 runs.
Across the line, that's close, and that's given.
Looks very close, and he goes upstairs.
Ball tracking will confirm if the ball would have gone on to hit the stumps, and yeah, there's that bounce, Roshan Abasinga, that you're talking about. It stays with the umpire. So wicket number 2 for Galle Gladiators, and Avishka Fernando goes for 9. Confident stroke straight away from TKC. Glorious stroke. Nananjaya de Silva, he's a classy player, very classical in his approach, and that's as good as they get. Shot. Elegance. Supremely glorious. Shot. Even better. Picked the slowness of the delivery and took the aerial route straight away.
He's looking to play shots from ball 1. Formerly he wouldn't do that. I don't think we would see him playing shots like this earlier on in his innings, but he's now trusting himself.
Oh, that's short. He's looking to go square on the outside. All he's got is the leading edge. And a good catch taken running in from mid-on.
Tom Colocadmore.
Slingy action, the ball goes across the right-hander, that's what happens. It's a strange place that he tried to hit the ball to. Could have easily gone offside. Pays the price, that's a big one. Colocadmore's gone for 6.
Beautiful. It's full, it's 2 straight, it's dispatched.
Head is still, and watch his head, it doesn't move. He's watching the ball and using his hands. That's where he's finding his timing, his positioning is good.
Oh, is that the outside edge? It is. He's opened the face, he's looking to play it through that backward point area. He's played a couple of good shots.
And the ball was pitched way outside the off stump, and the length wasn't appropriate to play that stroke. Had to pay the ultimate price. He was looking so good.
29 runs, that's all De Silva makes at the end of the day. 48 for 4. Hammered flat and hard, but skids off the outfield and into the boundary. That's the first boundary for Thisara Pereira this innings. Oh yes, top edge, taken. That's a big one. Imad Wasim brought into the attack, gets the breakthrough.
And eventually the top edge fired in. Yeah, completely looking to go against that line. Fired in a simple chance to Nuwan Pradeep. The Jaffna skipper out for 16, 79 for 5 now, the Jaffna Kings.
Oh, lovely shot. He's got that into the gap, has he? Yes, he has. That's well Lala gave for you. Down on one knee.
Bandu Hasaranga, another sweep shot down the leg side again by Punataranga, and a second boundary. Consecutive boundaries, just what the Kings needed.
Mistimed. Chance and chance taken. So straight away Iftikhar strikes, breaking this partnership, and it's the danger man Shoaib Malik that has to go.
Angling away from the right-handed batsman who was looking to go across the line. Outside edge and nicely judged catch by Iftikhar.
He's disappointed. He's worked hard. 30 from 27. The Kings now 118 for 6.
Punch off the back foot and catch taken. So once again fielders supporting bowlers. Another wicket for Iftikhar. Double wicket strike.
Just back of the length, tried to hit the ball over mid-off, was able to middle the ball and nicely judged catch. Only 1 run scored by Fuller. It's 120 for 7 Kings.
That might be his wicket. Yeah, he appeals and the umpire agrees with him.
There was a bit of rest on that occasion, and bowled by Wahab Riaz to get the ball moving away from the left-hander. The umpire made his decision. He started to walk. Good contribution from him.
With those short balls. And there is another one.
Didn't allow the batsman to free his arms. He was cramped. Was only able to hit the ball straight to the fielder, who made no mistake.
Length and pace off into the pitch. So different options being used here by Thisara, and it pays dividends. Another wicket to him.
And Thisara has been rewarded.
And again, we've seen taking pace off the ball has paid dividends for the bowlers. And allow the batsman to get pace coming onto that front foot.
Captain of the Gold Gladiators, because of this scorecard, he's managed to restrict the Jaffna Kings for 137, of course being bowled out with a delivery to spare.
Yeah, the bowlers would have been quite happy with their returns today. 2 wickets apiece for Pradeep, Thisara, Imad and Wahab, as well as Iftikhar in that one over that he got 2 really important wickets. So all those contributions from those bowlers ensuring that 137 is all the Kings get.
Pereira it is for the first ball. And straight away the nice stride out, a drive to cover.
In the gap, properly timed, and it's 4. And that's another 4. That's beautiful. Didn't try to overhit it, was looking for the gap, and he beat the fielder in that mid-off position. Beautiful stroke.
Oh, that's well bowled. He's beaten him. He's decided to try and get back into the crease, but he was nowhere really. Thick outside edge. The result will be good. Gets a boundary. Oh, is that the top edge? It is. This one is quicker, bit of turn, flatter. He's looking to force that away through the offside. Gets the top edge, breakthrough.
And wasn't the length to cut the ball. had to pay the price. First blood drawn, but not before 58 runs were scored. It was Fernando who was picked up by the left armour. He scored 15, and the left armour has been rewarded. A bit of whiff on that occasion for Azam Khan, and he gleefully accepted it.
Gone! Yeah, he just looked a little bit rushed throughout the innings.
And they're working their way back into the game, the Kings. Nicely judged catch.
Short stay came to an end of Azam Khan. He scored 5.
Good evening, Russell. Oh, direct hit, direct hit. They're very interested. I think direct hits will be very tight. Moin Subasinghe, was he struggling?
Okay, wickets are put down. The batsman is well short of the crease. I have addition for the giant screen. My decision is out.
It was a struggle, all right. It was a struggle. Moin Subasinghe, run out for 2. That's 4. Took it off, almost off the stumps. Apish gets in. That's the 4th wicket down. Iftikhar goes.
It was done by the length. For a moment, Iftikhar Ahmed thought that it is full enough to crash it through extra cover, but it was not. Mentioned about getting the length right with his side, he's going to get bounced, and exactly what he did. And pays the price, Iftikhar Ahmed, for 7.
Oh, that looks very good. And it is. Crucial wicket by Mahesh Dikshana.
Coming up, the original decision is out.
They'll lose the
Pitching
crucial
outside off,
wicket.
impact in line.
There you go.
Umpire's call.
Confirmation.
Umpire Ruchi.
Umpire Paliagurge got that one right. It's been a good innings. The captain Kusal Mendes, he has to go 97 for 5.
That's an edge, and it's another wicket.
In the second spell, he's been on the money. Cross-seam delivery on that occasion left the batsman finding the edge. Another important wicket has been gathered. Samu Hassan walking back after scoring only a single. It's Hunton on the board for the loss of 6 wickets.
Into the pitch, not a good option. Now is in the slot and gets the treatment. Flies all the way for 6.
Went a long way.
It's in the slot. You want to stay far away from there. Pitched up, and you've seen that boundaries have been easier to come by when that ball is pitched up.
Edge are gone. Following Imad Wazim, he went short with pace on. The bounce again, proving to be a significant challenge for Imad Wazim. He closed the angle, and the wicketkeeper completing the catch.
The left armour getting rid of the danger man Imad Wasim. And surely the Kings are the favourites to win this game.
Making sure he didn't have that room to play the stroke that he wanted. He goes for 17, probably with him the hopes of the Gladiators. 108 for 7. Callers for 2. He's going to come back. He's not going to get there, is he? Oh, the throw could have been better. And the throw could have been better. A couple of bounces before it got to the keeper that would have taken pace off it.
Okay, roll it.
It's touch and go, isn't it?
Okay, freeze it there.
I think he's out.
Yes.
He's out.
So the second batter in this Gold Gladiators lineup being dismissed via the run-out route. Gets hold of it, but not enough to go over the boundary line. Shoaib Malik gets in the way.
Who bowled really well in his second spell. That was his second. He dismissed Imad Wasim, and now he dismisses Nawan Pradeep, who scored only 1, and it's 1.
Here is Benura Fernando, and it's an edge. The last wicket falls, so the Gold Gladiators, they've been dismissed for 113, and it's a record at this venue. The lowest total defended in LPL at this ground. Take a bow to Sarah Pereira and the Jaffna Kings.
This is what's happened in the first match of the Mazda Play LPL T20 2022. 137 on the board for the Jaffna Kings. Runs for Walalage and Shoaib Malik. It was the Galle Gladiators in pursuit, falling short by 24 runs.